Hi, my name is Priscilla Kester. I'm a former board member and now a member of the Advisory Council. Shining Star Awards were created in 2020 to recognize an individual, a congregation, and a community leader or a community group that has provided outstanding support to Family Promise of Clear Creek through their time, their talents, and their financial support. This evening we recognize an individual who has been involved with this mission since its inception in 2013. The organization was formed and worked with families for a few months to a year, and then needed to close. At that point, there still was a need for this mission. There still were homeless families. With the support of the national organization, and a board of trustees was formed from a local group of several churches and moved on to provide services for families beginning in March 2017. This evening we honor one of the founding members and a leader in our reorganization as Family Promise of Clear Creek relaunched to provide services for homeless families in March 2017. The person we honor this evening was chair of the Board of Trustees during those first 2 years. She led board efforts to recruit host churches, supported the first gala. She was one of the first members of Club One, our online giving program that requires monthly giving. When her term on the board was ended, she proposed the Advisory Council for retiring board members to be able to continue their voice and carry their expertise into the future for this organization. She continues to champion our cause at every opportunity, promoting us through her church, Clear Lake Presbyterian Church, in community nonprofit groups such as the Bay Area Get Together, and she also continues as a monthly donor in our new Friends of the Family program. It's an honor and a distinct pleasure to present the first individual Shining Star Award to Connie Nyquist.
Thank you. Thank you. Nothing that I was able to do could I have done without the many, many volunteers in the community. So I accept this, but I accept this thinking of all the people that have stood with me as we've been on this journey. Thank you.
Thomas, we want to award you with our first annual Shining Star Award for a community member. You have been incredible to us, from sitting in on the first board meeting when we were reorganizing and coming into the community, as well as your support in not only financially, but in kind. And one of my favorites is when you have come to do mock interviews with our guest families. So you have helped in every single way that you can help in our organization. And we just appreciate you so much. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you and your support.
Kayla, I'm so humbled. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. It's just been amazing to work with you and everyone at Family Promise. And if it's not work for me, it's just part of our calling to love other people well, love God and love others, and it's just a beautiful way to contribute. And I don't consider it work, but I appreciate the recognition.
Well, you've touched the lives of many, and so we've had 155 people come through, a total of 45 families. So you have made your mark for sure.
Well, you guys have. I'm just a small part of the wheel. Small part of the wheel.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Really appreciate you.
The recipient of the Shining Star Award for Congregation has a long history with Family Promise. They housed the day center in the early stages of this affiliate, and when we reopened in 2017, they actually furnished the living room and the dining room in our new day center. Reverend Pastor Morgan and Reverend Charles Anderson, along with their team, have led the congregation to be passionate followers of Jesus, and they've spread that passion into the community, such that the past 3 years, they have raised more funds than any other single individual or congregation or organization. Every 3 months, Jean Yeager, our church coordinator, organizes over 100 volunteers to provide housing and hospitality for our guest families. Families have commented that at Clear Lake United Methodist Church, it's one of their favorite places to be. We are pleased to present this first Congregational Shining Star Award to Clear Lake United Methodist Church and to Jean Yeager. Your congregation means the world to our families.
Well, I'm going to pass it over to our pastor because of his leadership and Preston's leadership and just all of the volunteers. They're the heroes in this, not me. I just coordinate them, but they do all the work. They're so generous with not only their time, but their money and all the donations making food. And we gratefully and humbly accept this award.
Thank you.